Mic check.
Mic check.
Alrighty, and at ease, soldiers, it's Joe Combs here, and welcome back to FS25 on Riverbend Springs. Unfortunately, I got some bad news. So the bad news is the cable line is still down in the yard. Right now, I'm trying to get the internet or the thing, chat and stuff like that brought up. We'll see what the connection's like, but it's probably not that good. So I'm going to try to do a little bit of spinach harvest, so let's go ahead and fire this up while we're waiting on that. And hopefully we don't crash while we're waiting. Thank you for the like, appreciate it. So yeah, like I was saying at the beginning here, let me try to get chat brought up here. There may be a possibility of stream quality issues and crashing. The stream actually crashing, so just a heads up. Cable line is still out, down out in the back. Still waiting for a technician to come out. Don't know why it takes them 2 weeks to sit there and come out and put a line back up, but apparently it does. So. There's a possibility I may be getting a new internet service provider. Because we're paying a buttload out the pocket for internet, and for less than what we're paying for, we can get better speeds. So, thinking about it. So yeah, there may be some stream quality issues and some crashing until they put it back up. So. So everybody that is watching, thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Sorry I didn't go live earlier. I do plan on going live early in the morning tomorrow. I don't know how long I'm going to be up tonight. I'm hoping probably about 11, 12, 1 Eastern time. Somewhere around there. Hey, Luke's, welcome in, man. How you doing tonight? Yeah, I feel that. I don't think I have, Luke's. I've been out most of the day. Is it your latest stream? Okay. I'll check it out here in a little bit. What truck was it? Yeah, so I'm gonna be a little honest with the internet situation. I'm a little depressed because I'm a little worried that it will crash or stream quality issues. So I will be honest. Right now, it looks like it's doing okay. So, but we also just started too. So we'll see. Luke's, you working tonight? Well, I'll be up for a little bit. I don't know how late I'm gonna go. I was thinking about just doing the spinach fields and then calling it, but I'm not sure yet. Yep. Yeah, I was talking to my girl and she was like, okay. So yeah, I was talking to my girl and she sat there and said, go live just so you can at least have some kind of content. And the fact that I want to play the game, so. So I'll play a little bit. If the stream gets too bad, we'll call it, but we'll see how everything goes. Speaking of crashing, we definitely need to save it. So we're going to do this field, and then we're going to do this field up here. This is the start to a massive harvest. As you can tell, we have almost bought most of the map. Oh, I keep forgetting I bought these two fields down here. Yeah, so we'll see what I get done. I completely forgot I bought those two fields down there. I was sitting there speaking of buying most of the map, and I'm like, wait a second. We got spinach down those fields. Probably never do this with this extended out, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, let's go grab our truck. I wonder where I put that semi-trailer at. Does anyone else like go for a long period of time and not playing a game and you kind of have to readjust to the controls again. Seems to be the case a lot of the times. That's what I was saying. So I haven't played in a couple days, so I'm a little off. Plus, I'm not really feeling good, all too good. Not physically, but it's not physical, but it's mental. I guess more worried. So the whole time that I could have been streaming, I was worrying that we might have issues streaming. Thank you for the like, appreciate it. We're at 2 likes, that's awesome. Thank you. So I'll probably play for about an hour or two. Then I'll call it. We'll harvest some spinach tonight. And then tomorrow morning we'll get into the bulk of the harvest. Peas, green beans, and cotton. Stuff like that. Can't get up there. Trying Bacon's on was go for a joyride. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of first. Should I do first person? I used to do a lot of first person. I don't know. I kind of like looking at the machines. I kind of like the detail of like the realism of first person. Whew, that's a truck. Does anyone want to see first person or third person, or is that more of a personal preference? Long time ago, I used to do just first person, and I got to the point to where I was so good at it that I preferred it over third person. But then I missed. Yeah, it's a personal thing. But the thing I missed was seeing the equipment. You know what I mean? I like seeing the equipment. That cotton's looking pretty good. It's gonna make a lot of ropes and a lot of clothes. Gotta make some Joe Combs merchandise, you know what I mean? Maybe eventually I'll do that at some point. don't really have the finances to do merchandise. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, when you do your own merch, you have to pay for it straight up. Which, I mean, obviously that's understandable, but it does cost some money. So, like, the first startup of it, it comes out of pocket. But maybe eventually. Thank you, I appreciate it, man. I'm trying, dude. It's been hard to deal with. Because it seems like every time we start getting on a roll of streaming, we end up having issues. And it's really, it can really wear on you. People don't realize streaming is actually harder than what people think it is. If you're doing it occasionally, you're fine, but when you're trying to do it like all the time, it can be a lot. But like I said at the beginning, Luke's, and everybody watching, the biggest concern right now is internet connection issues. So stream quality may not be there all the way, and there may be a possibility of the stream crashing. So it's just something we're going to work around until they put that line back up. I think we're going to have to call them and tell them to check the connections and stuff like that on it. Because that needs to be done, especially for what we're paying for. Yeah, it's looking good on my end so far. Like I said, I'll go for about an hour, and then we'll call it. And then I'll be on earlier in the morning tomorrow. I'll probably be on about 8 Eastern time. And hopefully we'll have a long session tomorrow. Yeah, like I said, Luke's and everybody watching, if it wasn't for my girl telling me go live so you can at least have some content, I probably wouldn't have went live tonight. She encouraged me to go live, so... Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, I can't wait for ATS to come out on console. That'll be cool. I don't know though. I'm getting kind of hooked. I'm getting hooked back into Farming Simulator. Yeah, save it. So I think what we'll do is we'll finish this field, and then we'll jump into the small field if it's not been an hour, and we'll get some of that either done or started, and then we'll come back tomorrow, and we'll start peas. We got plenty of pea fields, and then I think it's green beans. I mean, I guess we can look at the crop calendar. Not the cop calendar, but the crop calendar. Um, October is cotton. September is going to be long grain rice. So it'll probably go peas, green beans, and then long grain rice, and then cotton. And that's if we don't buy that wheat field. Which I'm really wanting to get. It's not going to harvest a lot of wheat, but it'll harvest some, and it'll be another field that we can add under our belt. So. So yeah, big harvest coming up. That's just the start of it. I got Ronnie and Lonnie into doing spinach and green beans. So either one of three things is going to happen. Either we finish this field and then jump into the next field, and either finish that and do it, or start it, or an hour goes by and then we call it a night, or three, the connection ends up going to crap. So we'll see. Unless you're all willing to deal with me being, I don't want to. That's all. So Loops, so you had a lot of fun with the ATS session, huh? That's good, man. I'm glad you had fun. I may be talking to you and Road Warrior at some point, and Lisa about something. GPS is being a little funky. You need to give your Discord. The only downside is I don't have Discord. I used to. I mean, I still have an account with them. I just don't have it accessible. I probably should reinstall it, to be personally honest. No, I was thinking about making you, Road Warrior, and Lisa moderators, if you guys wanted to. Yeah. I mean, it's fine if you don't want to. Basically, you'd be watching out for certain stuff. Um, yeah. Nights usually isn't my busiest. And thank you for a like, appreciate it. We're at 3 likes. Thank you. Hey babe, welcome in. I'll be off here in a minute. Yeah, so too. Yeah, I'm just gonna play for a little bit and then I'm gonna get off here. I don't know though. Because right now our connection's like really good. Since I saw it, yeah, I'll have to check it out, Luke's. When do you typically usually stream? Okay. Yeah, whoa, what? My, why would you pull out in front of a semi truck? I don't know. The AI is weird. I don't know. The connection's like really good right now. Oh, Lexi, welcome in. That's true. They do it in real life. They drive right out in front of semis all the time. It's like you know that big ton vehicle, multiple ton vehicle has got to stop, and it's going to take a lot to stop it. But yeah, you drive out in front of it. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Look at all that spinach. Yeah, that's true. That is absolutely true. Right. So we'll take that back here in a minute. Oh, okay. So it just depends. So you're kind of like me. You kind of go live when you can. Yeah, I was planning on going live in the morning myself. So I'll have to catch a rerun. Because I'm going to be busy in the afternoon. I may do a night stream later in the night, but I'm not sure. And then Wednesday will be an afternoon stream. Alright, so yeah, I think we're going to finish this field. We'll take that semi-truck, we'll take it to the canning factory and get some bagged spinach going. And then we'll probably call it a night. I kind of don't want to, I'm going to be honest, because our connection's doing really good right now. Don't. GPS is having trouble lining up there. There we go. Got it going now. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight, too. Appreciate it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I know it wasn't too long of a stream. Hey, Luke, Lexi's saying hi to you. Alright, we'll move down the road here and then we'll grab our semi-truck. Do I need to save it? Yes, we need to save it. Thank you, Luke, for saying hi to Lexi. Right. So I'm going to shut that down. Olivia, you still in chat? Okay. So we're going to take this up to our canning factory. We'll get bagged spinach going. And then, do we want to harvest this field really quick? Or do I want to wait until tomorrow? Not quite sure yet. Guess I can think about it while we're driving up to the canning factory. Olivia, I'm gonna text you here in a minute. It's a lot of spinach, ain't it? There's two ways I know how to make spinach. Oh, you're good. You're not in trouble, I promise. There's two ways I know how to make spinach. Either, well, three ways. You can either do a salad with it. You can also put it on a sub sandwich, so I guess it's four ways. But the best ways I know is salad with eggs or fried in butter. Pretty good stuff. Very healthy for you. It's got a lot of micronutrients in it. And people are probably wondering why we got mods Sunday, but we didn't get them yet today. I think it's because it's Columbus Day. So most holidays, usually we don't get mods usually on the holidays. So yeah. And Sunday, I think, is an exception because that was a new brand name. They do that every so often when a new brand name comes out. And it's a big package of them. They'll release them. Yep. Okay. And there goes the spinach. Alright, I'm gonna shut her down. Gonna shut the truck down. Alright, what's... Yes, I know I've got canned, or jarred, green beans. I think I got a can of green, peas. Yeah, can of peas there. Yeah, I come up here and pick all that up and sell it eventually. Alright, so anyway, let's go to the main menu. First of two things that we gotta do. Save. And we're going to go ahead and go to our canning factory. We have 59,000 liters of spinach. We're going to go ahead and start running spinach bags. Now, that is it for that. When we come back on, we'll finish our spinach harvest. We still have spinach up here too. I forgot about that field. So we're gonna do that field when we come back on. Come up here, get these two fields done, and then we should be ready for pea harvest. So then we'll do those. Hopefully we make enough money to buy the wheat field, because that should be ready to go probably. It'll probably be ready in July. So I'm hoping we make enough money by then to be able to purchase that field. Because we need how much for that field? 233,000. So we're not too far off from it. We just need roughly 80 to 100,000 more just to be safe and secure with that. So I'm hoping we can purchase that and harvest that. So yeah, there's all that. So we got a big harvest coming. As you can tell, massive harvest coming. So definitely stay tuned for that. The last harvest that I do will be soybeans. I am going to make it the grand finale of each map that I play at the very end of the map's life cycle for when we get ready to move on to the new Let's Play or next Let's Play. Soybeans will be the final crop, because then we can just sell it straight up and see how much money we make off of it. Sell all of our equipment, sell all of our animals, leave the infrastructure, leave the fields because we want to see what we have finalized wise, and then see how much we end up with. You know what I mean? So that's kind of my goal. That's my challenges for my maps, is to own the maps. And that's just mainly the fields. We don't have to own like the extra stuff. Because some Let's Plays I want to log, and some Let's Plays I just don't want. I don't even want to touch them with a 10-foot pole. Nothing against logging. It's just sometimes I'm just not in the mood for it. So anyway, that is going to be it for me tonight. I will see you guys first thing in the morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. The latest will be 9 a.m. Eastern time. So I'll see you all in the morning. It was nice to see that the stream went well. The stream is still sitting healthy. That's awesome. So hopefully we'll have this going into tomorrow. So anyway, if you like the stream, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subbed yet, it is 100% free to do so. Definitely hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. Answer all notifications. Thank you, Luke. I appreciate it. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for subbing. If you subscribed, liked, watched, thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the support. I do appreciate it. We do have memberships on the channel, and we do have ways to donate to the channel. Don't have to, but it is there. So, just letting everybody know. Thank you all for supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. So that is going to be it for me tonight. We'll see you all in the morning. You all have a blessed day tonight whenever you watch this stream. Thank you for watching. Soldiers, YouTube, dismissed. Trump comes out.